They say places hold memories, but sometimes the memories hold you. This beach house, it was more than walls and sand. It was a lifetime. A place where laughter once echoed, where footsteps left imprints in the soft sand, and where love and sorrow danced side by side. I still remember the first morning I walked through its door, the sun streaming through the windows, painting golden patterns on the wooden floor, the smell of salt in the air, mixed with the faint aroma of my mother's cooking. I didn't know then that this house would one day carry all the whispers of our family, and that I would have to leave it behind. Today is the last day. I sit on the edge of the porch, my wrinkled hands gripping the railing. The wind brushes my silver hair, and I close my eyes, letting the sound of the waves fill the spaces inside me. Each wave is a memory crashing over me. I see the children running, barefoot and laughing, chasing seagulls across the sand. I hear the late-night stories shared by the fire, the soft lullabies sung when storms raged outside. I feel the weight of years, and I feel the ache of leaving it all behind. People say time heals all wounds, but time has a way of holding on to the things we love the most. And now, as I walk through each room, touching the walls, tracing the edges of the old furniture, I realize how heavy this letting go can be. This room where my children learned to crawl. These walls which heard every joyous shout, that little corner by the window where my husband and I shared our quiet mornings. It all feels alive, as if the house itself is whispering, "Don't leave me." I pause at the kitchen, and my eyes fill with tears. Every corner holds a memory. Every scratch on the floor tells a story. I linger over the old wooden table, remembering laughter, tears, and the quiet conversations that shaped us. I run my hand over the familiar grooves in the wood, and I imagine all the hands that have touched it before mine. I imagine their stories echoing, dancing in the shadows of the fading light. And then I hear it. The waves. Their rhythm reminds me that life moves on, whether we are ready or not. I walk toward the door, hesitating, because stepping out is like stepping into a world that no longer feels like mine. I remember the last sunset here, how the sky blazed with orange and gold, how the water mirrored every color as if holding our entire lives in its reflection. My husband had held my hand, and we had watched it together, silent, content. I can still feel his warmth beside me, and I ache for a moment that will never return. There's a photograph on the mantel, faded with age. It's my children, smiling, holding sandcastles taller than their heads. I touch the frame lightly, and my breath catches. Time is a thief, but memories are treasures we can keep, even when the places that hold them are gone. I walk down to the beach, the sand cold beneath my feet. I leave footprints, knowing the tide will take them away, just as it has taken so many moments before. But that's the beauty of it. Even when the footprints vanish, they have existed, and they have mattered. The waves pull at the shore, relentless and patient. I let them remind me that endings are not final. They are transitions. The laughter that once filled these walls still exists. In my heart, in my children's hearts, in every whisper of wind that passes through. I sit on the sand and close my eyes. I let the tears fall freely now, not out of weakness, but out of love. Out of gratitude for every single day this house gave me. I remember the birthdays, the storms, the celebrations, the heartbreaks, all etched into this place, etched into me. A seagull cries overhead. I smile through the tears. It's as if nature itself is giving me permission to let go, to leave this house, to move forward, and to carry it within me, always. I stand slowly, my legs aching, but my spirit a little lighter. I take one last look at the porch, the windows, the door, every detail sharp in my memory. I whisper a quiet goodbye, and I know it is not really goodbye. It is until we meet again, in dreams, in stories, in the heartbeats of those who loved this place as I did. The sun begins to rise higher, painting the sky in soft pastels. I walk down the beach, the sand cool beneath my feet. With each step, I feel the past and the present intertwine. I carry my memories like a precious cloak, warm and heavy and comforting all at once. And as the waves crash before me, I understand something important. The last day at the beach house is not a day of endings. It is a day of remembrance, of honoring the love, the joy, the sorrow, and the life lived within its walls. It is a day to let go, but never to forget. I pause one last time, lifting my eyes to the horizon. The sky is endless, the ocean infinite. And in that vastness, I feel peace. I feel the embrace of all the years, all the moments, all the laughter, all the tears.